Oh. Yeah.
Everybody like.
Aloha, bitches.
What's
What
going
up,
on, everybody?
y'all?
How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. How are you,
I'm
Chris?
good, man.
Bianca says this is 5:04. This is unacceptable.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
sorry. I'm sorry, okay?
Hey, man.
I had
You
to
know-
dust off the hat, bro.
We ask for a solid 4-minute window here at the Grim 86 Freedom First podcast. Freedom First show.
Yeah, right, because we might go
Freedom
4
First
minutes
last-
early. You never
Freedom First
know.
last show.
You
Freedom,
just never know.
Freedom First last. Yeah, so this is going to be our last live stream, guys, for a little while. We might have a couple week gap. We're not sure. Hopefully, we won't have a gap, but we'll see. We're in the middle of relocating, and it's basically Johnny's had this project of moving the podcast, which is. You guys have kind of seen like all the amount of gear that we have that is put into this, but it's a lot. It's
It's going to be arduous.
you're doing God's work,
Does that
Johnny.
sound
That's
right?
what you're doing.
Yeah.
It sounds right, but
I
mean, I
I
don't
make
know.
up words all the time,
I mean,
so
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
I gotta make sure.
infamous.
I love fake words.
I
Words
gotta
are weird.
make sure I'm
I
following.
say them
myself
all the
here.
time.
Yeah. It's weird without the headphones on, just so you guys know.
Oh, you
Oh,
It's a
don't
little
have a
surreal
headphone-
right now.
oh,
It's like weird. I feel like I'm
Wow.
not in the show.
You're not.
I can't hear
Not
the
with that
I can't.
hat.
Well, I can't hear the viewers on the comments now
You're on some weird like
because normally I can hear them. You know, when they're-
alternate dimension.
so it's a little weird.
You can't hear him typing in your ear.
No, I can't, bro.
No. You don't hear the dee 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 dee.
This is
dee,
my
dee,
little
dee, dee, dee.
Maui cocktail.
Oh.
I like it. Blue flavor. That's the best flavor, actually.
That is a pretty good flavor.
Do you, so
Remember that time I drank one of those and just
Yeah,
about
you
lost my
Tweet.
shit?
Yeah, it was like Coke.
yeah.
That was crazy.
It's pre-workout, people.
Yeah. And I've used
It's
pre-workout
actually the weaker
before.
pre-workout too. Just so you-
well,
Hey, what's
I used
your
to use NO Explode, and that's no joke, you know?
but you did have like 3 other energy drinks that day, if I recall.
Did I? I
Yeah.
probably did. Yeah.
What's your favorite artificial candy flavor? Like
example.
I'm thinking blue. Blue raspberry, Jolly Rancher is what comes to
Oh,
mind.
okay, I get.
Like
what you're
it's a fake flavor. Now this could be like if you're talking about fake grape or like fake orange or fake cherry. You know, like a lot of people will compare those to like cough
saying.
syrup.
The answer is Kit Kat.
Kit Kat. So but that's chocolate. Like I'm talking about like artificial fruit flavor. I should have said.
Oh,
you don't-
okay, chocolate.
Kit Kat.
Yeah, still chocolate. All right. Okay.
I don't know. I kind of go through different things. Like sometimes I like the pink nerds
Pink one's okay.
Yeah,
oh, like the
sometimes.
pink lemonade one.
or the banana fucking runts.
Dude, I'm all that artificial banana
Yeah.
flavor. I'm
Banana?
all about it, dude.
Really?
Fucking
Yeah.
love it.
Gross.
Laffy Taffy, the
No.
runts, the banana runts.
No.
I like those too.
No.
I love it.
No.
Artificial banana flavor.
White people, bro.
Blue raspberry. Love
Just,
that one.
just like pink quick.
Pink sock.
Strawberry quick.
Quick. Strawberry quick, yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't like
strawberry
that.
That stuff's a little
Yeah.
dodgy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cherry,
Chalky,
strawberry milk. Like I don't.
Yeah,
Not a big
little sketch.
Yeah, little sketch.
Muscle milk banana flavors bomb.
That's true.
I don't know why, but it's good.
Which
It's
one?
It's
Muscle
bana-
milk
banana
banana
flavor?
flavor.
Yeah.
See, I
I
bet
don't
you.
know
I
why.
bet you it's a fucking artificial.
Oh,
banana
I'm
flavor.
guaranteeing
Love it, dude.
Yeah.
I'm all about that one. That's another one. So can you think of any of the other ones? Like, so I think that Jolly Rancher has a really good cherry flavor.
Yeah, I don't like cherry because it tastes like medicine.
Exactly.
Grape
but
and
the,
cherry
but
are
the
my
Jolly
thing I don't
Rancher
do.
one. Like to me, it doesn't taste anything like medicine. It actually.
Yeah,
it's
you're right. It doesn't taste like medicine. It still reminds me though. Anything with cherry flavor reminds me.
Yeah,
of it.
fair enough.
Even if
I-
it's a good version.
What?
of
I
it.
think we're all.
But I do
kinda-
like cherry Coke. What the fuck, right?
What about Starburst? Do
Uh,
you guys like the pink Starburst?
The yellow and the pink are my shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Same.
The pink is
Ah,
isn't
fuck
pink
no.
universally everyone's favorite?
No.
I thought it was.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
Maybe.
I'm different. I like the
Which one?
cherry and the orange.
Yeah.
I like artificial.
I'll-
the orange. Sometimes I just chuck like a tomato out of my
Oh,
burger.
you are a horrible human being,
Yeah, sure.
Johnny Doe.
See,
agree.
I like
Check it.
artificial orange flavor.
You're all mad.
I like it, like Fanta, like orange soda.
It's like bitter now.
Dude, that is a horrible thing to know about
Yeah.
you.
Well, you know what? We can't all have white altimeters.
No, we can't.
We can't.
Yeah.
Why do you have a white altimeter and white headphones, bro?
Because I'm Overwatch.
Yeah.
I'm,
Oh, okay.
I'm always high.
All right. Coke flavored.
nice.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Phoenix likes the fake orange.
There you
dude.
go.
I'm a
That-
big fan.
My girl.
There you
right
go. You
there.
got
I'll take
good
it,
company
yeah.
there. So
Yeah,
that's
Fake
good.
orange, dude.
Phoenix.
You give me an orange soda, I'll
Heck
take an orange
yeah.
Starburst. Orange Tic Tacs.
Those are pretty good
Those
if
are like
I remember right.
specifically good.
Yeah.
They're very
Yeah.
good.
They're different flavoring though. They taste different a little bit.
So a little bit,
Yeah.
but it is that artificial orange flavor, but there's something different about it. I don't know.
I
what it
used
is.
to. Here's a random one. I used to always get bubblegum ice cream and throw the bubblegum away and just eat the ice cream. Like I hated the bubblegum. I like the flavor of it.
because
That
it's
makes
a
sense.
sherbet,
Yeah.
right? It's a
Yeah,
rainbow
that makes
sherbet.
sense.
I'm pretty sure.
No, it's not a sherbet. It tastes like kind of like pink bubblegum ish, but not quite. It's
really
a little different. Yeah.
Okay.
But the flavor of the
I think
ice
it's
cream
still
is
milk.
bomb.
It's still milk, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty
not
sure.
like
Not like fake
fruit
shit.
fruit based.
Maybe
or
the
whatever.
flavoring is though.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure, but I like the flavor of it. But I don't like
Right.
the stupid
Harbor
bubblegum.
Harbor Freight's back again. He says, "What
There
about
you go.
Tang, dude? Tang. I would eat Tang
Ugh.
all day. Yeah, hell yeah.
No, that reminds me of baby aspirin.
Well, it reminds me of being poor because that's what we
Yeah.
were.
Yeah,
but
well,
that is.
yeah.
But it's,
Yeah, we were too,
So
but,
that shit.
uh,
was-
we didn't-
no.
but we still didn't drink that poor people shit.
Yeah.
I could drink Tang.
I don't
for
know,
sure.
man. I'm
Yeah.
50-50
No,
on that one.
I just don't like the flavor. It reminds me of I catch shit for this all the time. The orange creamsicles.
Love them. 50-50 bar.
Yeah,
Love 'em.
Nah, can't
Oh,
do those
dude,
either.
really?
Yeah, I can't do those.
Oh, see, those are like.
No. Well,
I'm a huge. Fan.
I don't like whipped cream either.
That's okay.
All
All right.
Yeah.
Your Thanksgiving is going to be a dry
or
pumpkin
Cool
pie, my
Whip.
friend.
I don't like Cool Whip either.
Do you have it on?
Why you-
do you do the pumpkin pie though?
Why are you putting
No?
so much emphasis on the H?
What?
What way? Where do you
Why?
get off?
You're acting weird. Oh, that didn't even have an H in it. Come on, like.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Orange creamsicle. I'm all about it.
No, I can't do that. No.
I'm all about
no,
it.
No, no.
That was the
Mm.
vape juice.
You're all
flavor
disturbed.
I picked when I first started vaping.
How do you like the orange Starburst, but you don't like those? That's
I
weird.
don't know.
It's
That's-
weird. It's just
yeah.
a certain
Yeah. It's
flavor
because
of orange.
because there's cream.
Do you
in
not
the-
like vanilla? Is
There's
that what it
cream
is?
in it.
I like the cream, bro.
I don't like the fucking cream. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like the cream.
Do you not like vanilla flavor? Is that what it is?
No, because
Like you ever get a vanilla
dude, I am so
coffee?
basic, dude. I love
That's all right.
I love vanilla ice cream.
I do too.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't want to do okay. Now imagine vanilla ice cream,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe you did like an orange Fanta float with that.
I could handle that.
See, like that's
Yeah.
see, we're edging
Yeah.
you into the orange cream territory.
Yeah.
Right. You
Just
just
a
got to
little
get
bit-
started slow. Is
Yeah,
all.
I don't know what it is about those bars though.
Hashtag just the tip.
Yeah, just the beginning.
Just-
Just
Yeah, the tip of your toe in the water
Yeah.
to see how it is.
just some exploration.
Sure. I agree.
Yeah.
Bianca says when I said reminds me of being poor, she's audibly just died in my office. Well, you got to never forget where you came from.
or
you know
still
what I mean?
at.
Yeah, or where you're still
Or-
at. Yeah.
Or we still be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, fun fact, Johnny and I were very close to being homeless. So there's that.
No, jury's still out.
yeah. Fuck.
We're not absolutely sure.
Yeah, we're making it work here, folks. It's been rough at the
Yeah.
Freedom First headquarters
Oh,
past
yeah.
couple of months here.
Yeah.
Taking fire.
But we're still putting out stuff for you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, we're still here.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
still here doing this. You know what? We like doing this, and this is as much for us as it is for you guys. We just are happy that you're here listening to us because
Heck yeah.
yeah, anyone who wants to, rant aimlessly into a microphone needs someone to listen to it. So we're really happy you guys are here.
We're
Oh man.
we're glad you guys are smart enough to stick around.
Oh man. This is really weird without the headphones. I'm just gonna keep saying that because it's really weird.
Well,
I
you can
can't
put those
imagine
on
it.
if you like.
It's hard to do it with this hat, bro.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Isn't this a little weird when you start talking?
Just turn the hat sideways.
I can't do.
I
like
know.
This.
Yeah,
This is
you're
weird.
uncomfortable,
This is
bro.
weird.
I'm uncomfortable.
I can't hear me talking.
It's weird, right? And remember how long it took for all of us to get used to it at first?
Oh yeah.
And now it's like weird as shit without it.
Yeah.
This is kind of funny. This is like we've come a long way. Like think about the amount of monitors we've had in front of us, the type of lights we've had. Like we've gone through. This is our
Oh,
second
that's
camera.
Yeah, it's really
Um,
weird.
What else have we gone through? We've gone through. I think this is our second keyboard.
Yep.
Um,
I think the mouse you just swapped out, right? You had
this
the
mouse,
basic one.
yeah, was the red one, I think, right? And then, Oh no, it was the wireless one.
You had you had a basic one too.
Yeah, no, I put this.
We've gone through about 3 of those, I think.
So this mouse, fun fact, I actually repaired. I bought this cable and the plug that's on the other side of it, and like I actually did the repair on that myself. See, I had to take the little Teflon feet off to open it.
Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yeah. Hey, you guys want to see something else super
at
fancy? Check this
you.
out. Do you know this had this in there? Look at this.
What's that?
This is a weighted cartridge where you can put the weights that you want in this and make the mouse as heavy as you want it.
That's pretty cool.
So I've tuned it like I like them
High-speed
kind of heavy.
mouse.
Wow.
So
Well, it's a gaming mouse, right?
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not your
Yeah,
average.
it's pretty cool. This was hot shit probably in like 2005. This was a fucking you were like a baller if you had one of these. Me and all my buddies, every single one of us has a carcass of one of these in their fucking pile of gear. The blue lightning, whatever the fuck that is.
Right.
We all had one. Everybody did. That was awesome. That was good times.
Should have upgraded for the rat instead of the mouse, bro.
Yeah,
A
right.
little bit bigger, have more control.
They made one called
Yeah.
the Rat.
There you
Actually,
go.
it looked kind of cool.
So there
It
you
was
go.
all modular.
Yeah.
Well, oh, real quick.
Dude, this is so weird. Like
I
not having headphones
he
on.
took his
I
headphones
can't get
off,
used to it. Like
I
I'm
told
si-
you, it's
I'm
weird.
sitting here just like like listening to Jamie and everything is cool.
But it's just different.
Yeah, it's just different.
Yeah.
Wow.
it's weird.
Yeah.
Everyone at home's like, I don't give a shit. But us, we're just tripping about
Yeah,
it.
I know. I know.
Yeah. So what were you saying, Jamie?
Val says the background. Another thing that we changed, also going from black and white to
Oh,
color.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so there's a couple of big milestones for us. Well, real quick, and Johnny, I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I did want to talk to Chris about video games for just a
yeah.
moment.
There you go.
So you
Yeah.
had brought up that you brought up the new Call of Duty,
Yes.
Modern Warfare.
Mhm.
So Call of Duty is a franchise that I was only into from I think the first through third. So when it was in
Right.
the World War II
Like
campaign.
Big Red One.
Well, it was so the very first Call of Duty, like you dropped in, it's World War II, Thompson, you airdrop, and like you're in like a farm or whatever, and Germans are fucking paratrooping out of the sky, and
Right.
it's if I remember correctly, it was a long
Right.
time.
I
ago.
don't remember gutting the Krauts.
Yeah, maybe we should shut the fuck up. Yeah,
I remember us doing a bunch of shots of Jaeger,
sucking down wings.
ditching out in Jack in the Box drive-through when we realized we had no cash. But I don't remember gutting no Krauts in the trenches. Didn't even have grass stains on my knees.
Nothing like that. So
Oh man.
Call of
Doug
Duty,
Stanhope.
I never. After the third one, I got out of it. All the Modern Warfare, all everything, and like it was basically all the console players is when Call of Duty became popular. I
Mhm.
stuck to Battlefield because I was a PC gamer, and that's
Right.
what was normal for me. And now it seems like everyone who likes first-person shooters is playing this new Call of Duty.
Right. So if you like, I've been following shooting gaming for the last like I don't know like 4 years or whatever. Okay, so
Only.
so if you go back to kind of like the beginning of everything, it started with
Duck Hunt.
That loud-ass trigger was all blinking, blinking.
no this style
Spring-loaded
of
Right.
gun.
yeah this style of gameplay
First-person
Just-
shooters, yeah.
just first person shooter team shooting team death matches and stuff like that started with the Call of Duty 1.
Well, if you're trying to give me a history lesson, I'll say it started with GoldenEye 64
Well, I mean
because
Yeah,
that
And
I
I know
to-
Halo
I
was what
totally
made it
agree
like
that-
really
right.
blow up,
Well,
right?
so Halo was the next
Right.
thing.
Right.
I think like if you're going to talk about like if you want to talk about history, okay, first person shooters, that genre was revolutionized by GoldenEye because before that the only thing we had into that genre
Right.
was computer games. There were things like Doom and Wolfenstein, and you had to be a PC gamer if
Right.
you were into first person shooters. But then when
Chinese
the N64 came out-
checkers in the 8th century is the correct answer.
yes.
Well, no, I was kind of I mean that's cool. This is kind of a cool topic anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it wherever. But I'm thinking like at the beginning of the series that
For military type games, it
Yeah.
would have to be that though, because I mean even GoldenEye was kind of that way.
right.
And
Well, I'll even take it a step further. If you're gonna go, so the N64 came out
Siphon
and we had
filter.
stuff like that was a third person shooter. So we had
so cool.
GoldenEye and we had Turok.
Right.
Oh,
were, like,
yeah, I
the
forgot
first
about that
big
game.
ones that were like in there.
What
And
was
then-
the other one with the guy who was going around?
Legend of
Doom,
Zelda.
Doom.
Oh, that was a big
Doom.
one, dude. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I said Doom and like Wolfenstein.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like
Yeah,
big in like
Wolfenstein.
the Quake era, back
Right.
when so those are all built on the ID engine. ID is a company that was made by John McCormack.
ID is brought to
think-
you by the DMV.
Yeah, and
Just so you
they're
know, Chris.
ultimately the ones that did Doom and Quake and all
Right,
those
right.
types of things. But Quake and Doom and Wolfenstein, I think, were all built on the first generation of the ID engine platform, so they all use a similar technology.
And that's where Duke Nukem came out of, right?
Yeah,
That
like
same style?
it's Duke Nukem. I think is a competitor to Doom, basically,
Oh, okay,
right?
cool.
So it was just another that, and like Doom was all serious, and it was like hell and like evil
Yeah.
and darkness, and then Duke Nukem's like, yeah, I'm here.
Suck it down.
Yeah, here to kick ass
Yeah.
and fucking blow up.
Chew bubble gum.
Very a Bruce Campbell version of the Doom hero. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But my question to you is like, are you currently playing the new Modern Warfare?
I just got it. I pre-ordered it and I was able to play the beta version of it.
Okay.
But the beta version was nothing like what the game is actually now.
Do you like it?
I love it. It's what I was getting at. Okay, so if we go back to 2, no, I'm going to say Call of Duty 2 because that was like the interactive gameplay against each other, right? Like the battles against people.
Mhm.
So
Well, they were multiplayer since the first Call of
Right.
Duty, but you're right.
but the
they only
second
got
one
larger in
really
scale.
kind of popped off. So after that kind of died out, then the next round of like really big like shooting games was like I mean if we just kind of fast forward was PUBG, the new style of shooting, right?
the not MOBA, it's Battle Royale.
Yeah, battle
That
royale.
genre,
Okay,
yeah.
so that genre. So they kind of took elements of all of that kind of game style gameplay, and I think they built it into the new game now, and it's awesome. I mean,
Well, but it's a game mode, right? Like
Right.
you don't have to play the Battle Royale.
No, just,
they have like a conquest
so-
style and deathmatch style and other.
so the way
shit,
the
right?
characters move are kind of like elements that they've taken from other games and kept the original like kind of movements for the characters and built what they have now, and it's really a cool style of play. I haven't played like that in a long
So
time.
my biggest gripe about Call of Duty is that from a developmental standpoint, the past several games they've released look to me that they've been based off of the same engine. Like they haven't changed the actual engine since like Modern Warfare 1. So all they're doing is they're trying to pack in new textures and new effects into this engine that frankly is not meant for it. Like they're overworking it. But with this new one, all the new footage I'm seeing looks like it's something brand new. So it looks AAA and it looks next gen.
It really is. The gameplay and the kind of like the cutscenes and stuff like that
Mhm.
are just phenomenal. Like better than any game I've seen so far. And I've bought the last Tom Clancy game that came out.
Siege?
Breakpoint.
Did you like that?
Yeah, it was cool. If you like the Tom Clancy style, like attacking villages and stuff like that.
I like pretty much anything Tom
Yeah.
Clancy
Ghost
does.
Recon, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
OG shit.
So if you like that style, that's a cool game to play because you're playing against AI or
You know what I like
rather
about
than people.
the thing I
other
like about
players.
Tom Clancy is that a lot of his games they're actually designed to glorify the planning process of a mission. Like every Rainbow Six game always had a mission planner, and it would focus around you running your own like line of a 4-man kill stack, whatever, and then you have to run like the Alpha or the Bravo, Charlie, Delta teams in their own lines through the house too, and you basically set like things where they'll go and they'll stop at a certain point, and you can say Alpha point go, Bravo point go, and then they'll go from those points. Like it was this whole thing where it was meant to be like you go in, you cover all bases, you enter at all points at the same time,
and you're directing everybody.
and
at
you
the same
direct
time.
everybody,
Yep.
but only in the first. And then what you do
Right.
is when you launch the mission, you have the ability to just basically toggle your character viewpoint between the leaders of each team.
Right.
And then if one person gets killed, then your character just goes into the next person in that line.
Oh, right.
So
Okay. I get what you're saying.
so you are controlling a whole team, and yes, you can only control one of them at any given time yourself, but then the other ones, if you're not embodying them, they run on AI. So yeah, it's like it's a first-person shooter, but it's like set up this whole team and run this entry
Right.
and take everybody out, whatever you got to do. But that style of game was the first Rainbow Six came out in I want to say like 1998 or 97. 95 actually, it might have even been as far
I think
back.
it may have been 95.
But then I 15 or 13-year-old me at the time, whatever, tried to read Rainbow Six the book, and like I got about through the prologue before I fell asleep because like
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have ever tried to read Tom
Dude.
Clancy, but it's fucking ridiculous. Like it's not easy reading, and he's very technical. So like
yeah, he
if
tries
you-
to write it like as if it's a real book about military shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
My brother is a
Very,
huge
very
Tom
detailed.
Clancy fan. Huge Tom. He reads Tom Clancy all the time. I don't know how he does it. But yeah, I mean, it's, if you like Tom Clancy games, then it's right up your alley. Breakpoint.
Cool.
Modern Warfare is different than Black Ops. It's not the same. Black Ops is trash, dude. I mean, it
Well, see,
really-
I never
really is.
the whole Blops thing. Like, I never even
Yeah.
played any of those because I haven't even touched.
Yeah.
Ever since Modern Warfare, ever since Call of Duty turned modern, I haven't fucked with it, and I've been looking down my nose at people who do because I'm a Battlefield player and I think I'm better than everybody.
Well, you know what they have.
That's what it is.
They have crossplay also.
Which is interesting. I mean, I don't why you'd want to come on.
Now-
Why would you want to dress up like a
Not
girl when you're playing this game, bro? I mean,
That's trans.
That's the
play.
only.
Oh.
That's
Trans play, it's
only
different.
way to play, dude. Come on.
okay, I just got
Uh,
confused. Just like
s-
they might have.
Yeah. So crossplay is when computer gamers can play with console players online in the same lobbies and stuff like that. So
Jamie, I'll show you Chris 1 second.
all right.
You play that game?
No,
Oops, sorry.
I haven't seen it.
No.
Freedom Fighters, back in the Xbox days and shit.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah, it's
seen it.
basically Russia invaded, and you control a bunch of different people, and you could jump to the different people in your unit
Yeah.
and just keep attacking. But it was more arcade style, so it was fast. Wasn't all technical.
And you
Oh,
actually
okay.
got
Yeah.
to shoot.
And each person you would switch over, you could select like Molotov cocktail, hand grenade,
Right.
whatever the hell you were picking up and
Right.
collecting. You could always switch out guns and shit. It was an amazing game. You could duck and hide and all that stuff too.
Huh,
Like,
I'm gonna have
was
to
it
look.
Kind of Siphon Filter-ish.
I'm gonna look on the Game Pass. See if
Cover
there-
base.
Find it, bro. It's
Mechanic.
fucking good. Freedom
Yeah.
Fighters, bro.
Freedom Fighters. The game's called Freedom Fighters.
Against Russians. Invasion.
Yeah, but it's Call of Duty. The new one is pretty awesome.
I'll
you
check it
should
out.
Try it. You should.
I'll check it out.
definitely
Maybe
give it a
I'll.
try.
I might. My birthday's this month. Maybe I'll buy that
Yeah.
for myself. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I've been playing They have a mobile version of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I heard the mobile version is freaking awesome.
Dude, so I think it's because it's new, but like I go in there, bro, I'm fucking ruining kids. Like,
Nice,
dude, it's like I'm talking like MVP got like 26 kills, and then the guy behind me is like on the other team, and he got like 8.
Right.
It's like I'm face rolling them, and I'm terrible with FPS controls
Right.
on a fucking phone.
You know, it was like that. Okay, so I play PUBG. That's Players Battleground.
Player unknown battleground.
Yeah, Player Unknown Battleground. So, and I played on console. I also played it on mobile,
Mhm.
and it seemed like it was so much easier. Then I ranked up, and people were just destroying me, dude. I couldn't move. You can't
Well,
move.
the PUBG, those qualifier matches they put you in, the
Yeah.
first ones are all bots.
oh, okay,
So then when you get dropped into one after that, it's with real players. And so I did the same shit.
dude. I
The
was
first time I'm like,
smashing
I'm
on
so
those-
good at this game. And then I
Dude.
got into a real one. I was like, uninstall.
Dude, I
Like,
found
done.
like
Ow.
every bot, I guess, because I had like 30 kills by the end of the game, right? And I'm like, dude, I'm fucking amazing. I'm smashing on these kids,
Ruining
right?
these kids, yeah.
And then
Little did you know.
I didn't know. And then I went online and like read the whole like get down on it.
Oh no, I
I'm
suck
like,
again.
oh fuck.
Yeah.
Totally, dude. Totally. I was like,
He was
oh,
like, dude, I'm getting hella
yeah, I
good.
suck again.
Yeah. then you get into a real game.
That was amazing.
Then you get into a real game and Triple X,
dude.
Kyle 69 420 Triple X ruins your fucking day.
Holla at your
He did
mama.
360
shits on you.
360 headshot, no scope, fucking bullshit.
He even brings back teabagging for you.
Yeah. Just teabags you. Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
that's amazing.
Bastards.
So,
But yeah, those games are. I love console games, and I love I got into. I told you, I got into, StarCraft.
Yeah.
Like not when it first came out. Like, maybe a few years after, and I didn't know I was so good at console games. I mean, at PC games, and then I tried some of the other ones. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't.
Well, that's a special genre that like is easy to play on computer. It's easier, in my opinion, to play on consoles because you're clicking and dragging over like hordes of units, right?
Right.
It's harder to do that with a controller. StarCraft actually came out for the Nintendo 64, and they made a multiplayer version of it. Like you could play split screen. And so like me and my best friend at the time, Eric, shout out to Eric. He's probably never going to watch our show here, but maybe he will one day. We would rent that, and then when I was visiting my mom, like he would come over and stay the
Where
weekend.
would you
or whatever.
rent it from?
Well, Blockbuster would have been one.
Blockbuster.
Yeah. We actually there was a local movie rental franchise up north where I used to live called All the Best Video,
Oh.
and we used to go there.
Oh.
And yeah, so we would get it, and like it was cool because we could play split screen, but we'd never play against each other. It was always like we could play two of us versus two computers or whatever, and it was cool because
Right.
like we didn't have to have two computers, connect them up to a LAN, do all this shit. It was like you just had your TV and your bro, and you guys just
I
played
remember
split screen.
playing Halo like that with shout out to Steven. We would set up different TVs in two different rooms, and you'd have like 2 or 3 in one room, and 2
Yeah.
or 3, or
Yeah.
even up to 4.
System
and you
links,
link
dude.
all you had all
Fuck
your
yeah.
Xboxes.
Dude, that was badass.
And
I
just,
remember
yeah.
that too.
Do you remember what your
Halo.
Xbox was named?
I can't remember now.
Dude,
honestly,
I
can't.
for sure.
Yeah, because you always had to have a name.
There's
for
a couple of dudes out there that'll know what I'm talking about. My Xbox name was Howard.
Huh.
Like, because they name themselves, right? Like when
Right.
they get.
Yeah, because when you're loading it, so you know who's all linked into the right. That's
Yep.
what you're talking about. Because you got a separate menu, and it was like how you link into all.
Exactly.
The,
Like this
I don't
Xbox.
remember, though.
and
I
Yeah.
did not know that.
yeah, and like so you never knew what your Xbox was named until you tried to
It
system
was
link
like
with another one.
a box of chocolates.
Kind of was.
You never knew.
So
It was like
interestingly
an
enough,
Easter egg.
my buddy Justin, his Xbox was named to Justin. Like it's the same name as him. Yeah,
What?
like he fucking got it.
It's
So
like, it's like the
awesome.
Coke thing now.
He hacked
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I just had a bad
name
story. I
your
can't
Coke.
say.
He did end up hacking it, but it was after the fact.
Oh man.
What's up,
Yes.
Freedom Fighters? How you guys doing?
Do you have anything in the chat or no?
What's going on in the chat, guys?
Yeah, I mean they're chatting. They're chatting.
All right. You want to give a little
Yeah,
social
so
media thing?
we're done talking about video games for the time being. Okay, guys. Sorry. Fuck. I'm sorry. Like I get
No, that was
wrapped
good,
up in
man.
that shit.
I
but-
liked it.
Yeah. So as
and
far
I'm the
as
non-video game guy, so and I said it was good.
there we
So,
go.
Give it a pass.
As far as social media goes, you guys make sure you're checking us out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Pornhub, and make sure you guys get your sweet Freedom First podcast gear on shop.spreadshirt.com/Grim86. One thing I want to say to you guys real quick is when you're out there and you're liking us on social media,
Wanna
if you
see
could
this
do us
go
a
gangster?
huge favor and share those videos, share those
That's how you do
memes,
it.
share those
Feel like a
posts that
coal
we
miner.
have. Help get us out there. The shares are what do the best for us. You guys are giving us the likes. We appreciate it. Share us out. Make it so that your family, your friends, your coworkers can also like us. And, maybe you have some awkward conversations about your political standings later on.
You never know.
We all have to go through it
Got
at
a
one
bunch
point.
of cool memes. We even
we're-
got a meme about that
yeah,
today.
we're here to help you through it, okay?
Help us help you.
So
Or
someone,
you help us,
Well, someone's like, without the state, how do we? And then you just call me and just put them on the phone, and I'll yell at them for you. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Statist!
You know?
And that's about it. But
Yeah.
yeah, you're still going to yell at them.
State is gonna state.
So you didn't lie. So Samsonite. I was way off. What was that, Jamie? We were
was
talking
way
about
off.
something about.
well, that's from Dumb and Dumber.
No.
Yeah,
But me and you were trying to
Oh, shit.
remember something, and I'm all, it's definitely an S word, which is an Army of Darkness.
We were playing
Reference.
We were,
and then I was like, oh, Samsonite. I was way off. I
We
don't
were
know.
podcasting
What?
in the middle of the show.
What?
It was the middle of the show, and I think Jamie said, or one of us said, "What was it called?" or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's when you came in.
Oh
with
yeah.
that.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I just did it to him the other day, and it totally got both of us off guard.
that was pretty good.
Self props.
Yeah. Hey,
Super self props.
we have some funny fucking stuff in our episode.
Oh,
Check it
shout out to Steven, our boy,
Yeah.
for the penis suplex shirt.
That's a fucking epic shirt, dude.
What? Penis suplex.
Should we show the video
Wow.
again? Just so everyone knows what we're talking about?
Yeah. I found the video again
Word.
that he sent me.
All right. We're gonna do it live here, folks. We're gonna see how this plays out.
We're doing it.
I got
live.
it staged too, so it's ready to go.
Let's do it.
All right.
Except for now, I need my cans.
Yep. Got those bad boys on. I'm gonna give us a little bit of a delay over here, just to make sure that it's actually up.
Yeah.
Which I think it is.
Yeah. So
Yep.
Steven
Okay.
sent this to me, and it's kind of our little funny.
Is this a
joke
good
when I see
starting
him.
point?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
exactly ready.
Nice.
All right. Here we go.
そして掴んだ今度は掴んだおしかし
Oh shit! He's gonna break his arm. Oh yeah.
There we go, man. Look at this shit.
このことですね
It's like he can't let go.
決められてますね
That guy totally looks like a construction worker.
Oh,
This
look
guy-
at that
This
shit.
guy looks like somebody's dad.
That is yeah, right? Old man strength, old dick strength, bro. It happens.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that
Oh.
was amazing.
I
So
just-
yeah, so we played that on the show,
was
and then a freedom
pretty
fighter, Steven, what
amazing.
up? He hooked us up with the shirt. So
nice.
I told him his shirt was about to make a debut.
Dude,
Nice.
that's an awesome. So that is the one shirt that we've made that comes close to that is the one that Bianca inspired. The I do not
Oh, and
enjoy
I have
this
that
hat
on
shirt.
too as well.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like meme worthy.
Yep.
Meme worthy. Has
So
anyone?
anyways,
Hey, chat.
epic shirt.
Has anyone bought that shirt? Has anyone bought Bianca's shirt yet? I'm gonna buy one myself, but I haven't yet.
You got the password to check. Can you check? I don't know if it tells you which ones. I think it just says sales,
I
right?
haven't got any like notifications. I was just asking like if any of them have bought one. But yeah, we'll see what they say. But I don't think anyone has.
You would get the notification,
Bianca's like, I haven't even bought my own shirt.
right?
That's okay. You shouldn't have to buy it, Bianca. I'll get you one. You just gotta wait on that because I'm slow as shit and forgetful and broke. But we'll make it happen.
So what else is going on, guys? You guys got anything else going on, Chris? Didn't you go on a trip or something this weekend? Did you go anywhere? Usually you go
Oh
travel.
yeah, I did go somewhere. Okay, so we went over to Santa Cruz, my wife and I, and they were having a sea glass festival.
Like
kind
people that
of.
collect it from the beach?
Kick his ass, sea
no-
glass.
Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's actual sea glass. It's been polished and stuff by the ocean.
Yeah. You collect it from the ocean.
Yeah,
that's what
they
I'm saying.
collect it. They make jewelry out of it.
Okay.
It was a sea glass antique show. kind of
Okay.
thing. And
How can you tell how old the glass is?
I don't think that was the antique part.
It was just like
Yeah.
and antique.
So-
Maybe.
Sure.
So we checked that out. It was kind of like it just seemed like there was a lot of people who knew each other, and it was kind of like people mingling with each other, and it wasn't like
Felt like
it
outsider
was a
little bit.
weird vibe,
Yeah.
dude. Like all these like,
Little Wiccan.
and it
kind
was
of shit.
really kind of like hipster.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And I was like,
hippie hipster weird
I
vibe.
can't do this.
So you
This
just
is-
probably did the once through.
Yeah, pretty much. I looked at my wife. She looked at me. She goes, I know.
I know. That's cool. And
So-
so you just that was all you did.
So
though?
we bounced. No.
Oh.
No. So we left there, and like a town over. It's what's that town?
Santa
Santa
What's it-
Clarita.
Yeah, where the vampires are at.
No. It wasn't
Santa,
there. No,
Zombies.
Aptos.
Oh, okay,
in
yeah.
Aptos, there's a movie theater, like not a movie theater, but a drive-in,
Okay.
and there's a flea market there. So we left and we went to that flea market, and it was like like we were in another country. It was so awesome.
You should have had.
Dude, no, I told my wife, I was all, look, if we ever wanted to go to another country, like, and I'm totally being serious about this. You know, I'm not trying to make jokes or be like edgy or racist or anything. Okay, I'm just saying, like, if you ever want to go to like somewhere like Peru or something, then go to that.
Aptos flea market.
Yeah, the flea market, and it's totally like the atmosphere. Like it feels like you're in another country because there's so many people like selling stuff, and there's booths set up.
It's
bazaar.
like a bazaar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a bazaar.
Jamie's all ready to use it.
Yeah.
A total bazaar, and it was awesome. It was like I was telling my wife, I was like, look, it's like we're in another country. It's so freaking awesome. Like, look at everybody's just buying and selling. Like the cops aren't out here. There was no cops. Like nobody was nobody was fighting each other.
Free market.
Dude, it was fucking awesome, dude. I was like, dude, I will fucking come back here every fucking weekend. I love that, dude.
That's cool, man.
That was like total free market.
Did you eat there or no?
I did not eat there.
Have you guys looked into
Because wait, I'm sorry, because we went kind of late. That's the only reason why.
Okay.
Go
And
ahead.
it was Sunday too, right?
Yeah, it was Sunday. Go ahead, Jamie. Sorry.
well, I was going to bring this up just because I don't really know a whole lot about it, but agorism. Have you guys heard about that?
Yeah, of
No.
course. Yeah.
No.
So reading it here, it's a libertarian social philosophy, right? And it advocates a society in which all relations between people are voluntary exchanges by means of counter economics, thus engaging with aspects of peaceful revolution. So most things that reference agorism, I guess I'm pronouncing it correctly. They seem to have to do with very free market mentalities. So it's like anywhere
Right.
where you find like a barter system or a trade system,
Right.
they would consider that agoristic, I guess, is the conjugation I would use.
Right.
But yeah, just something that we've never really we haven't like
gone through
covered
that one,
as a topic. But I'm like, yeah, it kind of seems like we.
Yeah, we could go
We
through
should
it.
have.
The reason why I haven't done it is because it's kind of like what you were saying initially when you were first getting into this whole thing, Jamie, how you hate all the labels.
What's up, Kenny?
Yeah.
It's like we already have
Yeah,
so
I
many
hate
labels.
labels.
It's like we could just
I
say
hate so
free
fucking
market
labels.
or voluntarism and just be at that. But there is a little bit more to it. So, yeah, we could go through it.
Well, it was
At
just
some point.
It was
It's
just-
interesting.
Yeah, it's like a maybe.
Well, like
it's-
we never did one that was like full on about individualism either, because that goes hand in hand. Technically, if you learn what self ownership is,
Right.
Yeah,
how can you not be an individualist?
it's kind of like a lot of the stuff that we do is kind of implied
Mhm.
because of the other messages that we have. It's like, yeah, like of
Right.
course, voluntarism. Like we don't have to explain individuality if we already explain voluntarism, because it's kind of like there's
self-ownership.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's aspects of
so
it.
kind of
mixed in
stay
there.
with the more important like terms, if that makes sense.
All right. Well, that was just one that it was a buzzword that
Mhm.
I had heard recently, and I wanted to look more
Yeah,
into
I've
it.
noticed
so.
a lot of people talking about it more on the like ANCAP pages and stuff
Mhm.
than they have in the past.
Yeah, it's just something. It's whatever. It's hot right now. You know what I
So
mean? So
hot right
that's
now.
fine. It's so hot right now.
Super hot.
Agorist. It's so hot
Mhm.
right now.
Ooh, it's so weird without these things. I'm just gonna keep saying that.
Without the headphones.
So Kenny just joined us or what?
Yeah. What's up, Kenny?
Yeah,
What up,
Kenny's
bro?
chilling. He's in the chat. Bianca's giving him what's for. She's like, "Where you been,
Right,
man,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
bruh?"
Guy.
Yeah, so this will be our
Fella.
last live stream for a month, maybe a little less, maybe a little bit more. We don't know yet, so
Yeah, it's kind of up in the air.
yeah.
You
We're
know,
gonna try to get podcast out.
Fortunately, we the podcast has a home. We just need to work on the shitty thing is we don't have internet out there at the moment, so we're working on that. Yeah, so we're going through the stresses of like getting a new property and setting up internet there. Well, actually, so Johnny is. I'm not. He's gonna deal with all that shit. But then, yeah, I mean, if everything is like you've been telling me, the room is gonna be great. It's gonna. You guys won't notice any difference. It's gonna look exactly
Yeah,
like
you're
it
gonna
does
see
here.
the same thing.
So it really doesn't affect.
We could be lying this whole time.
Yeah,
You
we're
could be a
there.
massive troll.
We moved
Totally.
6 months ago. It's all a charade, a charade.
Or we're not even moving, right?
Yeah.
Even that.
You'll never
You
know.
wouldn't know.
I'm like, look, we moved. It's crazy.
Change the
Like,
color
yeah.
of the tablecloth.
Yeah, oh
and
no.
that's it. Hey, check it out, new set.
I'll just take the image here and I'll just mirror it so it's flipped the other way. And be like, oh, it's a whole new studio. Redesign
Hours of development.
from the ground up.
Ta-da.
thought you were gonna refill it right now.
No.
It's all
I
from the
might.
bottom.
I drink tons
Oh,
of
man.
water, dude.
I know you do.
Dude, seriously, I drink probably about
Oh shit!
a gallon and a half of water a day.
I just hurt myself. I crossed my legs on
Oh yeah.
some battle damage.
Did you
from the
roll?
weekend.
Did you roll a nut?
Yeah, no, not that.
All
That,
right.
that would be way worse.
Yeah, it's a bad one.
But I like crossed my ankles real fast, like kind of to stretch my back, and it fucking hit my ankle that like got damage
Got
from the
scraped
weekend.
up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, oh yeah, there that is.
Kenny's like, let's buy a building. Kenny,
I wish.
get out of here,
Yeah,
dude.
dreaming,
Get
bro.
out of
I
here,
wish.
dude.
Start the
Yeah,
process.
that'd be awesome.
Start
That'd
the
be awesome.
process, Kenny.
Hey Kenny, I got some battle damage from the weekend. We won't get into it, but I don't think. You can see it.
Yeah, you can.
There's one. It doesn't hurt actually.
He's all touch it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have
Get
a
in
couple
there.
on my leg.
Get in there.
That was for Kenny's eyes. I'm glad I don't have my headphones.
I
on.
know. That's probably so annoying.
Yeah.
I'm just looking. You're right. Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got, guys? We got anything else we want to talk about here? What are we doing on time too? I think we're good.
We're 45 in right now.
Oh, that's good. We're good.
So, guys, we admittedly were a little lacking for topics for tonight's show.
Oh, yeah.
So we actually have. We're gonna have tonight. We're gonna record one more show. We're gonna put it out tomorrow or the next day, whenever Johnny gets it done.
That'll be the guaranteed. After that, we're not going to be sure when the next one's coming out.
Yeah. So
We'll let you know on Facebook.
Do you guys have anything that you want us to bring up? We're a little short on topics, so if you guys have something you want us to bring up, we would love to
Beach
to talk about
combing, you know what I mean?
We're crowdsourcing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, we could be talking about beach combing. Like, we could be anything.
Yeah.
You know, maybe metal
We'll
detectors.
give you our take on it.
Ra- radar detectors.
No, metal detector.
I know.
Oh, yeah. You said, yeah, that's right. You said that. I forgot about that. Yeah, you never know.
Radar.
Like Hawaiian shirts. I mean, like, whatever. Lawn chairs.
But I
Mai
mean, either way.
Tais.
So I mean, a little update on our situation.
Tanker
Like
swords.
Kenny or Johnny, Kenny. I'm just gonna start saying random
One of those
names.
assholes.
Yeah. Chris. Yeah, just
Whatever,
words.
yeah.
Just throw that in there too.
So it looks like you found a place, right, Johnny?
Yeah.
Where you're gonna be moving into? I finally found a place too. So like at least we're kind of solid there. We're just sort of working through like the logistics of getting in and working with the landowners and whatnot. Let's see. You're 40 minutes. Whatever, dude. Bianca's trying to talk shit. She's like, "Oh, whatever. You guys aren't 45 minutes in. You started at 5:04."
Yeah, I thought that when you said it, too, by the way.
Son of a bitch.
I was
the
like,
hell?
yeah.
Are we on a
How
bank?
did you got one on the
Bang time there?
inside here?
Come
This
on,
is
bro.
crazy. Ridiculous.
Move your ass, entertain me.
Yeah. We miss you too, Kenny, man. It's
Yeah.
we'd love to have you back on the show whenever you're ready, bro. You just gotta
Wait,
He knows. He just said whenever he wants to,
yeah,
he'll just
gotta
give
make
us
the
heads up.
time. It's time consuming. You know what I mean? Like
I don't
last
know.
week,
I don't know.
these guys,
I don't know.
you guys,
I don't know.
cut it
I don't
short.
know. I just
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know how I feel about the whole situation anymore. I'm just like, you know, he was always there, and then he's not there anymore,
Mhm.
and I'm like heartbroken. And then he comes back into my life, and I'm like,
And then
do I take him back?
rips your and then you do,
Yeah,
and then you ripped your heart out again.
because he's not in.
Hey,
my
one
band.
more time, big ups to
He's not in
Kenny
my
for
band.
the barbecue,
Kenny.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking.
I mean,
sick.
he was dripping sweat, cooking. He was that was amazing, and supplying the lights too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So those are like big. Those are the two latest, greatest things since he's been off the cast that he really helped.
Well,
supply.
also,
and the photo shoot.
Yeah, I was gonna say he manned the photo shoot. Like that was all you guys, and yeah, I mean that came out fucking great. So Kenny, Johnny and I were actually talking too, man. Like if all works out, hopefully we can do some more photo shoot opportunities here pretty soon because he's gonna have a spot where
I want
it's
to do
gonna
a
be
photo
viable
shoot.
to do that. You know,
Can we do
can
a photo shoot.
maybe get some cool stuff out there in
Dude,
land.
can I
where-
You gotta
be in-
buy a shirt,
Can I
Chris.
be in your photo shoot?
Keep going, Jamie. Just
gotta buy a
keep,
shirt. Gotta buy a
just
shirt.
keep,
Chris,
just
buy a shirt.
ignore him.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
So
I'm listening to
We'll
you.
get out
I
there.
wanna be in your photo shoot.
and you know, we'll have a great time,
Mhm.
man. It just seems like a lot of opportunities coming forward, and it just seems like this is going to be a big thing for us. in the near future, we're gonna be able to afford ourselves more opportunities to do cool shit, right?
Yep.
Can
I
use
agree with
the
you
photo
completely.
shoot?
Everyone's fucking
So Chris-
laughing for
Chris is
things
just-
that I don't understand, and
Look
I
at
feel
Chris. Just look at Chris.
like I don't know.
That's all.
He's just being.
He's doing his like
Oh, are you doing
blue
the-
steel
Is that
and
blue
shit.
steel? Yeah,
That's
I
my
was
blue
gonna say.
steel.
Dylan Whitmer. What's up, my brother? Who is my cousin? Who's my brother also?
Oh, man.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, totally would love to have Kenny back.
You should totally do a photo
Maybe-
shoot though.
Maybe just one day, Kenny would do a photo shoot with me.
I'm digging it, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I look like I could be the light guy, like with the or the mirror guy that holds.
I feel
the
like
mirror
I
to
look like
reflect the
Robert De
light.
Niro when I do that.
I feel like you think you look like Robert De Niro also.
I don't know. I'm just saying I think I look like
You're a little bit more
Robert
of a Al Pacino.
De Niro. Maybe Al Pacino, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe. You,
just a little bit more.
you
With the squint.
cockroach.
Yeah, just a little bit
You
more.
cockroach.
Oh my god. So did anyone say anything about today?
No.
Tonight?
No, they didn't.
You can kiss my ass, Kenny. All of it. The whole fucking thing. Buddy.
Buddy. A buddy, oh pal.
Yeah.
All right, well, if you guys want to go ahead and call this one, sure. I don't have a whole lot more to go for on this one. We can just go ahead and prep for the podcast if you guys want
Let's
to.
get moving.
We got some prepping to do.
Cool.
Yep.
Sounds good. All right, guys, we're going to go
We'll
ahead
take care of
and call it an evening. Kenny, yes, you should have. God damn it. And thanks for coming in right at the end of the fucking show. So,
You're awesome, Kenny. Thank you.
can you guys do
You
a
make my
calendar?
day so much
You
brighter.
want us to do a calendar?
Ooh.
Calendar of what?
Shit.
I feel like we
gun show.
Yeah.
The gun show. Is that what you want?
We should do like a calendar, but do it just like JPEGs, and see if it catches on. And then if it does, we make one the next year.
Sounds
It'd
good
be
to
easy.
me.
You just you take your picture, edit it, get it all ready, and then you just put the little calendar under it. It's like 1981 and shit. Like it doesn't matter.
We'll put some calendars on the website or
But
something.
it'll be all Chris. So.
Yeah, we'll figure out a calendar situation.
Yeah.
If that,
We'll take pictures of the equipment, like different pieces of the equipment for different.
Yeah.
things.
it's like the mouse, like January, it's like nobody wants to see us. Like
the hat.
This guy,
Yeah.
this guy.
Just the hat. Yeah.
the microphone, like it's all.
you gotta have the white
Yeah.
headphones.
Yeah, yeah, your white headphones.
Awesome.
Oh, you guys are too much.
Phoenix, thank you. Glad you enjoyed the Halloween episode. These guys did all the work for that, so that's awesome. So shout out to you guys for that.
Love you guys, man.
That was fun doing that
Yeah.
too.
Thank you guys for
Something
watching.
a little bit different.
Awesome.
Alrighty. So yeah,
Cool.
we'll have the next podcast tomorrow. So you guys will have that, and then after that, we're not sure. And at that point, we'll let you kind of update you on the Facebook probably,
There it is.
like if it's going to be
Yeah,
later.
so just make sure you guys are keeping us followed on social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Pornhub. And then if you guys want to get some shirts, some gear to remind yourself of our absence while we're not here, go to shop.spreadshirt.com/Grim86. Pick yourself some badass gear. Get yourself laid. It'll happen. And then I think that's all we got for you guys right now. If you guys are finding us on social media, you guys are liking our posts, if you guys could drop us a share on those things, we'd really appreciate it. Just kind of getting us out onto your timeline and having awkward conversations with family members like, yes, I do like freedom. No, I am not a socialist. God
yes,
damn it.
everyone should have a tank,
Yeah.
flying tank.
God damn it, Aunt Susan. I just want everyone to leave me the fuck alone.
Aunt.
All kinds of stuff happening. So, yeah, you get
Mhm.
to be that person this Thanksgiving.
Be the asshole.
There it is. You heard it here first, folks. We'll catch you guys next time.
Who's all dead?
Yeah.
We'll see you guys.
Bye-bye.
Dun, dun,
Signing
dun,
off from the command
dun,
bunker for the
dun,
last
dun,
time for the
dun,
live show.
dun, 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 dun.